Hello, my name is David, and in today's video I want to talk about transformation. I think for young men and boys it's very easy to become stagnant. The thing that kills motivation for men, especially if I talk about myself, is also being afraid to fail. And in today's topic, I want to dive a bit deeper into being afraid to fail. And this is especially for me a big topic because I am very afraid to fail. I'm very afraid to fail in some tasks, in daily life, in life in general. I'm afraid to fail. At first, I thought it was really not good to being afraid to fail. And it became so obvious to a point where I just didn't even try anymore. I just didn't even try because I was so afraid to fail. It paralyzed me. I just froze. By doing a new activity that I was not skilled in, I was just giving up before I began. And giving up before we begin, I see a lot of men do this. Also women, but the problem is with that, it's not really a problem actually. Being afraid to fail is totally fine. We all have been afraid to fail sometimes, and that's not the point. The point is that we become stagnant. The thing is that it creates this lazy vibe and you don't feel good about yourself. Me, I didn't feel good about myself. I was like on the verge of depression because I didn't try new things. I didn't try to socialize. I was just locking myself up in my room, playing video games. That was my life. Going to my job, playing video games. So how do we overcome being afraid to fail? Because sometimes we think it is the others that are going to judge us. In reality, that's not true. It is your own self, your vision about yourself. For my experience, it is myself. I am literally saying to myself,
no, you can't do that. No, don't even try, You shouldn't do that.
And it's like an internal voice that gets activated when I start a new activity.
Oh, you should give up. Stop it already. You're not good at it.
It's like I always have to be the best at what I do. And if I see that someone else is better, I have this strange demotivator in me that says,
No, just stop it. The other is better than you, so.
And I try to compare myself. I try to compare myself with others, and it's just not working. How do we change that behavior into a more positive one? And maybe, no, I'm not going to say positive, maybe a more moving one, because we want to move our body into the world, especially for men, because we have this powerful body we are born with and we don't use it. Don't tell me playing video games all day is good for your health. So for me, what really changed my mood, my lust for life, it's doing workout. Now I do workout. I found a really nice hobby. I am doing athletics with rings and in combination with
weightlifting.
And I really like it. By doing this activity, I feel more energized. What actually I thought, oh no, but it's so tiring.
I don't want to exercise. It's super tired. I'm so tired.
No, I was getting tired from literally doing nothing. And I think that's also a thing. Like if you spend all day on your couch doing nothing, watching Netflix, masturbate to some porn, maybe play a video game in the meanwhile, you won't feel energized. You feel empty. It's like you're like an empty vessel. Literally, you become a zombie, of course, because you don't move. If we start to move our body, we express our body in different ways, it will become much easier to get out of our head and go into the world. For men, intense exercise is very important. It helps us clear our mind, it gives a warrior mindset, it gives the mindset that I have to be here, now, and in the beginning you will have struggles, It's funny that I say it, but you will fail. And it learns you how to accept some failures. I see somebody lift 80 kilos on the bench. I'm like, I can't do that. And that's also fine, because I don't compare myself anymore. I focus just on me, because it's because I want to feel good in my body. I want to feel good. To make a little summary, so being afraid of failure is totally fine. The problem with it is that we become stagnant and we don't do anything anymore, and we avoid confrontation with actually activity. How do we change this behavior into appropriate behavior that you are feeling good with yourself? And it can be for everyone different, but for me, I find exercise a very good way to go into it slowly and to accept that I'm just sometimes in stuff not so good, and that's fine also. I'm not talking about like a phobia or really deep sense of being afraid of something, because then you maybe need professional psychological help with that. But in general, those fears are really holding us back from so much potential in our life. So go out there, go to the gym, go do something physical. I can't stress this enough. It's such a great value exercise. Okay, to end this video, I just want to thank you to watch this video with me and to go into this process with me, because I'm talking about some vulnerable stuff sometimes. I really appreciate your time. I hope you can learn something from that. See you in the next video. Be respectful to your brothers and sisters. Peace.